Good thing about a defeat is you've got a game coming up pretty quickly, a chance to beat Birmingham.
It's a good tie for us. It's a good tie. Obviously, championship team coming down, all to lose, and us with everything to gain. So no, we're looking forward to it. Gary's done a tremendous job at Birmingham since he went in there last year. Did great at Burton, and he's took that on to Birmingham. So it'll be a difficult game, as they always are, but one we look forward to.
I think since playing Tranmere, you've been favourites in every game you've played for months. Is it nice being an underdog on Tuesday night?
Oh, I was favourites, yeah. Favourites, yeah, so they tell me. But no, it's sometimes nice to be the underdog. But it's a game we want to win. You know, we're going to be we'll be ready for it. Don't worry about that. I think it's a good opportunity for the players. We had a lot of players disappointing for me on Saturday, but I've said enough about that now, and it's about a reaction. It always is after a defeat. And it's like winning games. I don't want to get in that mentality of losing games, because it can quickly switch. You know, when fantastic runs last season, but that's all gone behind us. We hadn't started the way we like to have started Saturday, but like you say, the game coming quickly is an opportunity to put on a performance. I want to see a good performance by us, because I thought our performance Saturday wasn't good enough.
Yeah, when you take on a team 2 divisions above you, what do you have to do to beat them on Tuesday?
Well, listen, the lads, every time we step on a pitch, we'll have a game plan of how we're going to go, and there'll be no excuses. Never no excuse for my players. I give them every detail, everything I can in training. Sometimes I make 1 or 2 bad decisions myself, but they know what's going to be expected of them. They'll know what the game plan is, and then we'll be ready to take the game to Birmingham.
Jermaine Easter, how did he play on Saturday?
Well, 50, 60 minutes is great. Jermaine's going to improve. Listen, Jermaine's a good player. You don't represent your country 15, 20 times if you're not a good player. He's just got to get up on his match fitness levels. Like you say, he got a good 55 minutes, 60 minutes under his belt on Saturday. Worked very hard. I thought our play to our forwards wasn't great, if I'm being honest, Saturday. I thought we hit too many long balls and didn't mix our game up anywhere enough where we're capable of. I didn't think enough players showed the desire to and willingness to get on the ball and make angles for the player on the ball. But we'll certainly be putting that right tomorrow night.
And Stuart Sinclair, good to see him back in competitive action. How did he fare on Saturday?
Cinco, another one. You know what you get off Cinco. Up and down, plenty of energy. He'll improve on the ball as well. So it's pleasing that 2 of my long-term absences from last season are back in the frame. Yeah.
In terms of returning to training today, Lee Brown, Lee Mansell, are they back on the training field today?
We'll see.
So one day maybe, Darrell.
Maybe one day.
Birmingham, did you watch or get them watched on Saturday?
Yeah, of course. We do our own work on it. All the opposition, like anybody does. So we've had them watched, and obviously they started off with a win.
46 league games. In terms of the League Cup, is that in the list of priorities? Do you have one? Or is it
all priorities? We want to win every game. Every game we play, we want to win. Simple as that. Whatever game, whatever cup tie. I ain't taking any cups lightly. We want to get as far as in the Carling Cup as we possibly can, as we do the Paint Trophy and the FA Cup. We want to finish as high up as in the league, and that's the mentality the players need to have and will have.
In terms of strengthening the squad, there's still a couple of weeks to go before the transfer window. You can still have trialists. Where are we at in terms of bringing players into the club?
I look at players and see where we're at, but we'll see. Strengthening, the squad needs strengthening. That's all I can say on it. It does need strengthening, that's for sure. I won't hide behind that fact. It needs strengthening, so we'll see.
Yeah. Is Kai Mohammed in your radar at all? He's apparently one of the players on trial at the club.
He's training with us. Yeah, Kai was no problem when he was with us beforehand. Come back from a long-term injury, so a couple of days training.
And in terms of the Memorial Stadium crowd on Saturday, it was a very positive atmosphere, wasn't it? A good crowd.
It was just disappointing that we didn't put on a performance, really. Always is. It's frustrating. And it was it's one of those where we never really got ourselves going to anywhere near what we're capable of. Northampton did a good job on us, frustrated us at times, and we didn't play well at all. But for me, there's nothing to fear in League Two. The players should see it that way. And like I say, we're going to put that behind us quickly, which we have to, and move on to tomorrow night. So I've probably said enough about Saturday's performance.
Yeah, and that brings me on to my final point. You look at the results in League Two, it just shows what a competitive, and there's going to be all sorts of results this season.
I say it all along. It's about 10 games in, you'll have a bit more of an understanding of how the league's shaping up. It's obviously very early days with 1 game played.
Resulting throw to Northampton. It's a good cross, and the header's a free one, and this time Northampton Town do take the advantage. A free header right on the 6-yard box.